Alright, strap yourselves in, you absolute legends, because today we're diving into Avowed, a game that had me frothing harder than a barista at a hipster cafe. If you enjoy stunning worlds, magic, and the occasional questionable life decision, then you're in for a treat. Also, if you're easily offended, well, this might not be the video for you. But if you enjoy chaotic storytelling with a sprinkle of inappropriate humour, then welcome. You're my kind of people. I jumped in with high hopes as I started my Avowed journey. First off, I created my character, having a blast looking at all the options, like what kind of strange mushrooms I wanted sprouting from my head. What do you reckon, Rick? That one's called the pussy face. After settling on a look that screamed trustworthy yet slightly unhinged, we were off, diving into a really cool intro cinematic that gave us the rundown on the world's situation and how we ended up stranded on a small island.
Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot.
Here I met this cute little bloke called Garrick, a fluffy blue legend who decided to tag along on my first adventure. I picked up an axe and got stuck into learning the basics. Running, jumping, and most importantly, how to absolutely yeet said axe at my enemies. Before long, we ran into some lizard men who thought they were tough until they met the unrelenting fury of my axe and Garrick's sword.
The troops been doing strong.
Come at me, son. Oh, dodge. Dodge! Oh yeah. We carved our way through them, dodged, or rather set off every trap in sight, and stumbled across the brutally slain bodies of the soldiers we were looking for. Solid start. Undeterred, we looted absolutely everything that wasn't nailed down and pressed on. Our next fight was a proper challenge, as these lizard blokes had leveled up their gear, but Garrick and I still came out on top because we're just built different. Bitch. Hey! Yeah, you're fighting two of us, remember, fucko? Oh! Hey. Soon after, we found a cute Scottish elf woman named Eora locked in a jail cell. After grilling her to make sure she wasn't a backstabby type, I decided to let her out. She turned out to be solid, and together we fought our way through more enemies to reach her boat so we could get off this bloody island. Turns out the local boss man, Ralk, wasn't too keen on us leaving. He also had a lovely case of the plague, making him super aggressive, like a medieval anti-vaxxer convention. Between my newfound magic, Garrick's blade, and Elora's flintlock, we yeeted him into the afterlife and set sail for the mainland. Hang on, I've got those things. SM gas. And fire! Get out of here, you prick. Yeah! Give me back my shield. Lightning! What? Burn, you dirty bitch! Shit. Arriving in Paradise, I immediately went in search of the plague's source, and of course, whatever adventures I could find along the way. This is where I met Kai, a massive, sexy blue shark man who immediately became my favourite companion. His voice sounded strangely familiar, like someone I once knew in a distant galaxy. Without hesitation, I invited him to join me and we set off together.
Yeah, I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. And damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. But I don't want to jeopardize the mission with some stupid love triangle. I know you've got other options.
There's not gonna be a love triangle. I'm choosing you, Garrus.
That's not what I expected to hear, not that I'm complaining. Well, pass the word. I don't want anyone on this ship nursing grudges. When you're free and clear, I'll be around.
I spot a lighthouse and decide to climb it for the view, like a true RPG explorer. After looting a sweet pair of movement speed boots at the top, I yeet myself off just to see what happens. Next thing I know, I'm in a horse-drawn cart with some dudes talking about being captured. Absolute confusion. Then, blink, I'm back in Paradise. Crawling out of the water like a drowned rat. Was it a bug? A hallucination? No idea what that was, but I rolled with it. Wandering the town, I met another absolute stunner named Dehengen. She totally wanted me, but I had to explain that as much as I'd love to, if I took her to bed, it would be days before I got back to my mission. Instead, I helped her reclaim her house from some Zurips, because I'm a gentleman like that. After several fights and one unfortunate incident where I may have fallen off a bridge and had to swim back to shore, we reached her home. Inside, we discovered a mysterious mural, but since neither of us had a clue what it meant, we carried on. Then we ran into a big white Zurup, who wasn't hostile. An absolute plot twist. He seemed to understand us, but we couldn't understand him. It was like having a deep conversation with a dog. You're pretty sure they get it, but also they might just be hungry. We reported back to Dehengen, who casually realised she might share a soul with the Zurup. Instead of asking follow-up questions like a normal person, we just told her to go have a chat with him and see what happens. Classic RPG problem solving. Feeling good about our heroic deeds, I strutted into Paradise proper, ready to take on the world. And then I got shot and died. 10 out of 10 experience. Oh. What the shit? So that's Avowed. An absolutely gorgeous game that has me hooked. It's got deep lore, fun combat, and plenty of Skyrim but different moments that make me feel right at home. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll be forced to send Garrick to your house to lecture you on the importance of supporting me on YouTube. And remember, if you ever find yourself on a mysterious island, always trust the fluffy blue guy. Avoid setting off every trap in sight, and don't jump off lighthouses unless you're ready to wake up in Skyrim. Cheers, legends. Catch you later.
Rugrat, the king of game and mayhem. Dropping more jokes than a pub at 10 a.m.